Welcome back to episode 1 in a new series on 12 areas of depression, and this one is connection and isolation. Noticing my social needs. These videos are intended to decrease depression, decrease negative behaviors, and increase healthy behaviors with the tools that are offered during these videos. So, welcome to our new series of Connection Isolation, and it's all about exploring your social needs while living with depression. And this one is about why connection feels hard during depression. So, when you're struggling with depression, connection can feel complicated. Part of you may want to reach out for comfort, but another part of you feels too drained and too messy or too unworthy to connect. And that's not your fault. Depression does alter the way we see ourselves and others. It can convince you that you're a burden or make small interactions feel overwhelming, leave you feeling alone even when you are surrounded by people, right? Have you ever heard that phrase, alone in a room full of people? And so in this episode, we'll explore why connection often feels so hard during depression, the myths depression creates about social needs, and small shifts that can make connection feel less exhausting for us. So, where do we start in this? Why does connection feel hard during depression? Well, why does connection feel heavy? That's where we're going to start. Depression doesn't just affect your mood, it affects your energy, your motivation, and your perception. So it can be an energy drain. Social interaction can feel like a mountain to climb when you're already low on energy. Even texting back can feel impossible. Overthinking. You might worry, what if I say the wrong thing? Or I'll just bring them down. And same shame spiral. Depression often convinces you that you're a burden, making it hard to believe others when they say, positive things to us. This is why you might find yourself withdrawing, not because you don't want connection, but because it feels too heavy to ignore. And an important reminder is that wanting to withdraw doesn't mean you don't need people. It means you're struggling, and that really is okay. So, where else do we go in why connection feels hard during depression? Well, we want to start talking about some of the myths depression tells us about connection. And depression creates false narratives for us about our worth and our relationships, such as if I'm not fun or happy, I shouldn't talk to anyone. People only want me around when I'm okay, and I am too much to handle. And these thoughts aren't facts, they're just symptoms of depression. Imagine if your best friend said, I'm too much to talk to you. You tell them, no, I care about you even in this state or in every state, really. Your loved ones often feel the same way about you. Connection isn't about being perfect or entertaining, it's about being real, being seen, and allowing others to care, right? It's okay to ask for help and it's okay to let others take care of us, even though sometimes it feels like it's not. So, what's another area where we can understand why connection feels hard during depression? Well, we can start to make small shifts that make connection easier for us. So, you don't need to dive into big social events, right? Or long conversations. Connection can start small and simple. So, try these things. Send a low pressure chat text to somebody. I just wanted to say hi. No need to respond quickly. Engage in a micro connection. So smile at a cashier, or leave a short comment on a friend's post, or send a heart emoji. And let others know your capacity. Saying, I don't have the energy to talk much, but I'd love to sit with you. Is that going to be enough for you? And again, like that's letting people know what to expect from you, which can be really helpful so that nothing's left unsaid in the conversation. So here's a tip: create a short list of safe people who get it. Friends or family who don't judge if you're quiet or if you have low energy. Remember in one of the videos we talked about safe people. So who are those safe people you can connect with? And these small steps keep the door open for connection without overwhelming your already tired mind. And of course, we don't want to do that with any tools that are given or any connection you make. We want to make sure that it is simplified and something easy you can try so that you can build on it. And so we come back to it and not give up on it. So let's recap and wrap up. Connection feels hard during depression because your energy and self perception are both under pressure. Depression tells lies about your worth and your relationships, but you're not a burden. And small, low pressure interactions count just as much as big conversations can and do. So, in the next episode, we'll talk about how to notice your social energy when you need people, when you need space, and how to find a balance that feels safe for you. So, here's the comment section. Comment on any part of the video, on anything really in your life that you would like to share, on any other heavy emotion besides depression, and of course on your depression. And if you're struggling with a comment, here is a question to help you out. What's one small, simple way you could connect with someone this week? And remember, connection doesn't have to be loud or constant. Even the tiniest reach toward another person can remind you that you are not alone. So here is another part of my video that I do enjoy, but before we go there, of course, if this video resonated with you, please like, comment, subscribe, or share it with somebody who you think could use help with understanding why connection feels hard during depression. So here we are at the journal section. I created these journals as a hand in hand with these videos to continue to help learn how to decrease some negative behaviors, increase positive behaviors, and notice just the day-to-day things that sometimes we forget to notice. So there's an anxiety journal, beach journal, self-love, discovery, and discipline journal. Then there is a kid's book for your little ones, for them to discover their own spark, their own courage, and their own bravery. And of course, there's worksheets at the end for them as well. They may need your help with this, but this will be an area for them to write down what their own bravery is, right? What their own courage is and what their own spark is. It's just another way for them to visually see what we as adults need to see, the positivity in our life. And hopefully that will continue for them in the future. Thank you for watching this video.